Cheers, guys. Just spent some nice time at the hostel. Before the hostel we had a nice walking around in the city of Tallinn. To be honest, I can really recommend the city. I've never been to Tallinn before, but it's actually it's a small city, but it's very cute. And I'm actually talking only about the old center. We have not been to the modern part of Tallinn, only to the old place. But if you want to set up your mind to chill out, to take it easy, to have a zen moment, I would highly recommend this place. After we have walked around in the old place of Tallinn, we went back to the hotel because tomorrow morning we have to get up very early, 7 o'clock. Now it's already 12:30. So but after walking around we decided to have another beer at the hostel. And it has become a really convenient place, so we thought we just keep going further with drinking, with talking to another tourist like us. Our initial plan was to go to bed at 11 o'clock, but as always we screwed up, and we did playing some beer pong. Not everybody know what it means. Beer pong. Vova, explain what is beer pong? Come on, man.
Just visit Monk's Bunk and you will know the whole rules of beer pong. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and not only beer pong, we did also play some table football. So it helps to get sober again, but it helps only for 20 minutes while you're playing. As long as you play, you're okay, but when you stop you get drunk again. So we talked to some guys. There were guys from Ireland, France, Australia, Estonia also, and I could highly recommend staying in the hostels because of the fact that you're gonna build up some connections with people which you will normally never meet. So yeah, this makes sense, because every new things you do during your trip, it always makes sense. Actually, I think you're doing trips because you want to learn new people, new environment, new culture, and I think the best place to stay for sleep is actually to stay at the hostel, because my friend Vova, he will talk on the camera right now. He introduced me to the hostel life 1 year ago when we were traveling in Scotland doing the Route 500, and Vova will tell you why the hostels are the place to stay.
Okay, just a couple of things. Hostels are like the cheapest way to sleep, have a steady roof over your head, and the second thing is the couch surfing. It's the second best thing that ever happened. Then you can meet some local and enjoy the local life, like people live really in the country. So hostel or couch surfing. Other things are just
For the old guys.
really, like 55 plus or something.
Okay,
Bikers.
so we still have 20 years left.
Woohoo! Yeah, baby.
Okay, cheers.
Yeah.
Good morning. It's 8 o'clock. We went to bed at around 2 o'clock tonight. First we agreed to go to bed as always around 11, because we actually had to come out of bed at 7 o'clock in the morning. to buy some stuff before we leave on the ferry to Helsinki. But as always, it was a very nice evening yesterday, and we didn't want to give up. So we just we kept drinking beers and communicating with local guys from the hostel. So yeah, for this reason 11 o'clock became 12 o'clock, and then 1 o'clock, and finally 2 o'clock. And now we have to pay a huge fine for this. And this huge fine means that we are totally screwed up. But still, we have to make it on time for the ferry. Otherwise, we've spent 84 euros for nothing. So we are packing our stuff right now, and yeah. Fortunately, it's not far away from here, the terminal. Just 10 or 15 minutes of driving. So I hope it's going to be a short trip without any issues. So it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and we are just about to miss our ferry to Helsinki. And the reason for this being the fact that the alcohol in Tallinn is been sold only from 10 o'clock in the morning. Our plan was actually to go at 9 o'clock to the local store, and then after we are done, to proceed further to the port to go on board of the ferry. But when we arrived at the local supermarket, we have been told that they don't sell alcohol before 10 o'clock, while our ferry is at 10:30, and we have to pack stuff. We have made a very fast transition and rebooked our tickets for 1:30, so that we still have enough time left to go to the store. Yeah, so not everything is going according to the initial plan. However, with some small adjustments, I think everything will still be okay. What do you think about it?
Everything will be okay.
You heard it. We are at the Super Alko supermarket. Here we are going to buy some fun, so that our nights in Finland won't be too lonely and sad. This is what I call a paradise city. Okay, it's going to be very tough to make a choice because of the, as you can see, enormous variety of liquid fun. Wow. They have everything you could ever dream about. There is a tiny mega star, our ferry, which will take us to Helsinki. Wiem. Yeah? Okay. Слушай, я тут остался и подольше. Если бы цены нормальные были.
Lugupeetud reisijad, laevast käynnissä. Pahoittelemme mahdollista
Слышь,
häiriötä.
вон казино.
Dear passengers, cleaning is in progress on board the ship. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Чё?
Thank you.
Где? Ага. We are leaving Tallinn, and in 2 hours we are going to be in Helsinki. It's a really nice view from the deck. The weather is not so good, but it doesn't matter.